We're here with Mike from Gaming Nexus, Mike Mahardy. Is this your first time here at E3?
Yep, this is my first E3. I was at GDC a couple months ago, but this is definitely my first E3, and it's coming along pretty well.
So tell me your reaction so far from what you've seen. What press conferences have you been to? What's your reaction?
Well, I made it to Sony. I know we covered Ubisoft as well as Microsoft and EA, and then Nintendo today, but I was at Sony, and I think their conference definitely went well. I think they came out and kind of supported the games angle on their console from the beginning, which a lot of us liked. And they have they're supporting used games on the console as well as first-party games, which is great. And I'm waiting to see what Microsoft does the rest of the week. But Sony's announced Kingdom Hearts 3, which is awesome. They didn't say anything about The Last Guardian, which is disappointing. I think they said today it's delayed. They're going to put it on hiatus for a little while, which I guess most of us really expected. Final Fantasy Versus 13 is now 15, which is kind of confusing, not being a huge Final Fantasy fan. But The Order looks like a cool new IP for Sony also. That'll be exclusive, and the getting to see actual gameplay from Destiny was awesome too. So yeah, overall the Sony conference went really well. Heading over to the EA booth in like an hour or so to see get some hands-on time with all the games. Hoping to play a few of those, and yeah, see how Microsoft and Nintendo do the rest of the week as well. Great.
So, other than that, what's your takeaway? What's the one thing that's standing out?
I think I'm seeing more new games than I thought I would. I know E3 is time for new games and everything, but I like the whole I like the focus that people are putting on indie titles, especially Sony. Sony's doing that PlayStation Plus. I guess they're going to have a new indie game for free every month for PlayStation Plus members, and that's awesome. They're going to have Don't Starve. They're going to have Secret Ponchos, which I don't know too much about, but Transistor looks great from Supergiant Games, so I'm really excited for that. Yeah, in general, I'm very excited about just all the consoles focus on indie games, and especially Sony, like I said. But and I know with the Wii U, I guess more memory on that will allow Nintendo to also support more games than they have in the past, so that's going to be great too. But hoping to get my hands on some of those today.
Cool. So are you primarily focusing on the Sony line, or what's...
Since the conference yesterday, I've been kind of paying attention to things I've followed. I know they said today that third-party publishers will be able to dictate DRM, so I've been following that. But in general, I'm just trying to see as much as I can now that Sony conference is over. Seeing EA games today, I get to check out Bethesda stuff tomorrow, like The Evil Within and Wolfenstein and stuff like that, and their presentation, so that'll be great to see too. But yeah, I'm hoping to focus a lot more on indie stuff as the week goes on.
Sounds great. So we'll probably catch up with you later on and throughout the conference. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.